All right, my people, this is Jay Nice the Logo with Ring Talk. And I just wanted to go ahead and talk about how the whole internet has grabbed this video that Floyd Mayweather put out exposing Manny Pacquiao and how to beat him and, how he clinches and all that good stuff. First of all, I would like to say the internet is funny. It's very funny because this video has come out, maybe a couple months ago. I think it even came out before the Thurman fight. And all of a sudden, somebody saw it, and now it wants to go viral, or at least everybody keeps posting it about how supposedly Floyd exposed Manny Pacquiao. I just want to let y'all know this video has been out, but it's easier said than done. Everything is easier said than done. I can say I can be Manny Pacquiao. I can say I have to follow Floyd's strategy. I can say I can. But you could talk it all day. You got to be in there to do it. You have to have the skill set Floyd has, which Kieth Thurman does not have. So how is he going to look at that and follow the game plan? There's no way he can follow that game plan. Why? Because you do not have Floyd's skill set. Floyd's strengths may be Kieth Thurman's weaknesses, if that makes sense. Floyd's strengths may be Kieth Thurman's weaknesses. Kieth Thurman can box. Kieth Thurman can jab. Kieth Thurman, he's pretty solid. He can also bang, but he doesn't hold. He won't take a knee. That's another thing. I mean, with that Josecito Lopez fight, he was on the verge of pretty much losing that fight, because I believe in what Robert Garcia said. And he said, if my fighter was the A side, or if he was Thurman, if it was flipped around and he had Josecito Lopez in that situation, then that fight probably would have been stopped. And I agree with that, because he wasn't throwing any punches. Once a fighter stops throwing punches, you pretty much are done, because you're at risk of getting hurt. You're not throwing back. You get cause further damage, and they stop the fight. Now, did the ref do a good job? Yes, because Kieth Thurman turned it around. But if it was the other way around, I believe it would have been stopped, and we would have never found out or known if Josecito Lopez could have came back. So I just think the video is nonsense, because that's Floyd's game plan. But what about Thurman's game plan? If it was that easy, then the next fighter would have told the next fighter, and the next fighter would have told the next fighter, and they probably would have. Boxing would be much easier, but you cannot explain stuff and do stuff. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't see Kieth that affecting in any way. I mean, if Kieth Thurman really wanted to know how to win, he could have just watched Floyd Mayweather's fight. He doesn't need him to tell him. I mean, isn't he a technician? So I just think people need to just lay off this video and just enjoy the fight. Enjoy the fight. I don't care what Floyd says. Floyd did what he had to do to work for him. Like I said, do I like the style he did it? No. A lot of people blame Pacquiao on saying he let us down. No, Floyd let us down because he didn't engage and take chances. But that's a whole nother story. I'll do another video about that. But let's leave this video alone. Let's just look at what Kieth Thurman is going to bring to the table. We got two totally different fighters. I see Pacquiao's ready. And you know what I like? Less talking outside the ring and more talking inside the ring. Let these fists talk. You know what I'm saying? Let the fists talk. Don't worry about what Floyd's talking about. Don't worry about none of that stuff. Let's let the fists talk and just let this fight happen. It's Jay Nice the Logo, and I'm out. Rah!